Hey, what's up, guys? I hope you guys are doing wonderful today. I'm doing great. I'm here. I mean, you know, life has been kind of weird lately, you know what I mean? I'm just doing my thing, you know? I know a lot of people send me messages all the time and they ask how I'm doing, and I just want to let you know that I'm doing okay, you know? The only thing I can tell you right now is life has been a little bit weird lately, but you know what? I don't let anything stop me. Sometimes things will, you know, kind of get in my way a little bit, get me down a little bit, but I let nothing stop me, and you should be the same exact way. You should always get up every day and just push, and just keep pushing no matter what, and just do the best that you can, and just never let anything like really just get you down for a very long time or every day. Just fight through it no matter what it is. And what I'm doing here today, what you see behind me, is something that helps me get through anything. And I wanted to help you get through anything also. And you don't have to record or share your work or do anything like that. You know what, as a matter of fact, a lot of times there's things that I do, I don't even share it, I don't record it, I just do it because I need to get through, you know what I mean? And this kind of thing helps me. And I've been saying this for the lifetime of this channel, trying to get you guys to understand, like, just try it. Don't share it, don't show anybody, but it makes you happy, it'll make you, it just makes you, it's so hard to explain. So you should definitely try this. Today's painting, something simple. All right, let's just do a tree. Let's do a tree. Something that's just gonna get you excited. There's not many elements. It's just gonna make you happy. It's gonna make you feel confident, like, yes, I can do that, because you can. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, so I'm gonna hold these colors up real quick. These are all the standard colors that I use. The link or the info will be down in the description. These are Gamblin colors. Boy, it's hot in here. I am I just realized I am really sweating here a lot. Forgot to turn the air on. Make sure my microphone isn't hitting my cross. Okay, so I put a little bit of the clear fluid on the canvas here, all right? So I'm pretty sure it's enough. All right, so let's do this. Let's go ahead, and I just want to show you. Let's make a tree, all right? Real basic tree here. All right, so I'm going to just take some blue. Let's take a little bit of Prussian, you know what? Yeah, Prussian blue, a little bit of that stuff. Just a real small amount. Now, there's no white on here. It's just a little bit of that clear fluid I used. Just enough to make the paint slip around. So I'm going to take some of this blue and I'm just going to kind of drop it in here just to give us a little bit of a background. Just like this. And you see how sloppy that looks? That's fine, that's okay. You can't worry about stuff like that. Just get the color down. All right, let's see what we got here. I'm going to darken the top up a little bit more. I'm using a very little bit of paint. Tiny bit. I don't want to put too much up here because it's going to, you know, it's going to cause some trouble if we're trying to add, you know, colors on, like leaves and whatever else. Start with a little. You can always add. All right. Now, I'm just going to wipe this on the paper towel real quick, and I'm going to go into titanium white and put that here. Now, you're not really going to be able to, you know, it's not going to make a huge difference, but I just want it nice and light down here at the bottom. So I wiped it off, and I'm just using straight up white. All right. I'm just going to get it actually a tiny bit more blue. I just want it to be darker, a little bit darker. I think that'll help. Contrast is a good thing. Yeah. Looks good. Looks good. Wiping this off. And now I'm going to just kind of transition the dark to the light. Super easy. All right, that's probably good enough right there. I mean, if you want to, you can blend it real quickly like this. But you're not going to really be able to tell. I plan on putting a nice tree in here. So, all right, I'm going to set these paper towels right here for a minute. All right, let me grab, all right, so I'm just going to grab a filbert real quick. And I just want to put some like little brush. This is background stuff, so you're not really going to see this. So I'm going to take some white, some green, some blue, and a little bit of black. I'm going to see what this gives us. And maybe a little bit of yellow too, just a little tiny bit of yellow. Just going to wipe that off. See, wiping it off like there's no real wet paint on here. All right, so you see that? I wanted something actually, believe it or not, a little bit darker. So I'm going to add a little bit more black into that. It'll also gray it, that's cool. That's fine. We'll work with that. Because they're not super, actually they're not really super far away. They're somewhat near us. You know what I mean? You see this though? It looks like crap. It looks like garbage. You just have to believe in yourself a little bit from time to time. Your painting's never gonna look, you know, perfect when you're working on it. When you're 6 inches in front of it, you got to give it a little time. You have to give it some time and just kind of work on it, you know, step by step, and just have a little faith, you know, pretty much is all you need, a little faith. Just darkening some color here. See? A little bit more blue and black in there. Actually make it a little darker. Blue, black, maybe some green. Some blue, black, and green. Want to have a couple, just a few little dark spots in here, maybe. Yeah, something like that. It's working. Remember, there's a big, put a tree in here. I always, you know why I like painting trees? If I'm not in the mood or I'm having trouble or something like that, that's when I like to paint some trees, because they're easy. They're very easy to paint, and it's just one of the easiest things, and you should try it. You should definitely try this. Let's go ahead and let's grab some yellow. Let's go right into some yellow. It's going to turn green because of the colors that we had on the filbert, some yellow. I just want to wipe some of that off. Nice and bright. I just wanted to drop in some different color here. See? I'm just touching and spinning and doing little things. See? I'm trying to get a little yellow ochre mixed in there. Keep in mind, there is a tree coming right down the center here. Some of this yellow ochre to pop up behind the tree. Look like a little bush back there, maybe. I don't know. See that? So I don't know what this is, but somebody will know what that is when they look at the painting later on down the road. They'll say, "Oh, check that little whatever bush out." You know what I mean? All right, all right, all right. All right, now I need to get some more of our black and our blue and maybe a little bit of that green, nice dark color. I want to put, there is a couple dark areas before we lay the tree down, so I just want to get some of that dark value in here, so this way it's there. See? Boom, boom, done. A little couple tappity tap things if you want. All right. Little contrast, see? Little dark bush maybe sticking up here. Something like this. All right. All right, here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna take the filbert. Yeah, I'll start with the filbert. And I'm just gonna go into some brown. And I'm gonna start making the trunk of the tree. Start off with some brown, touch of black maybe. Yeah, touch of black. Okay, let me step back, take a look here. All right, I wanna make a big tree. So it's gonna come down like this. All right, that's one side. Okay. And I'm just gonna kind of, let's see here. I'll just start here. I want this to be a very, very big tree, see? So that's kind of like the outline right there. Put a little guy here. This will get you in the mood, that's for sure. Fatten that up, don't worry about none of this. You just have to relax and be loose when you're doing this. Relax and just be loose. All right? Don't worry about little things because it's not going to help you. Trust me. All right? I'm just getting these basic little areas in here. I mean, this is a big tree. Okay? I'm going to just take some of this paint and just kind of start getting it in here. See? And I'm telling you, if you have something going on in your life, this is going to help you. Believe me. Trust me when I tell you that. I have so much going on right now. This is definitely helping already, okay? See, I'm just kind of moving this paint around. I mean, this is a huge, big old tree. Just kind of work some of that paint around. See? All right, let me grab a little bit more color here. That. Put a nice little guy here. This will make it look better. I always like putting these little branches in like this. Just kind of helps balance, you know, it helps balance the tree out, in my opinion. Make a couple little things there. Okay. Keep stepping back because it's so important when you step back. It's super, super, super important. All right, I'm just going to scribble some of this brown color in here, okay? Because we'll be able to pick and choose if we want, you know, some of the roots in here. All right. All right, so there's that. Now, all right, let's go ahead and, well, heck, we might as well just, I'm going to use some black, green, and blue. Might as well keep using the filbert because it seems to work. Seems to be working. All right, I'm just going to come right down here, scooping all this heavy pile of paint up right here. Heavy pile. Whew, man, what's in it? What's one of these episodes without me saying words that just don't have any meaning to them, or sentences that don't make sense? I love doing that. But hey, at least I you know, admit my faults or whatever. No worries. All right, so look, I'm just scribbling the color, the paint around, boom, like this. You can use a 1-inch too if you want, or use your finger, 2-inch brush, doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter what you use. That's the biggest thing. A lot of people will, you know, ask me, oh, what brushes exactly did you use? And, you know, it doesn't matter. I'll tell them, or I'll tell you what I'm using, or what I used on the painting if I didn't record it. But I promise you it doesn't matter. It does not matter. Take your socks off. Use them. They'll work. And I'm not joking. I'm not even kidding. Okay? Something like that. I mean, look how loose and sloppy I'm being here. All right, now, I think what we need to do is, I'm just going to go into a little bit of yellow. It's going to just lighten the color up that's on my brush. All right, I'm just going to fill that little spot in right there, okay? And if you want to, you could take some more yellow, and if you want to add just a few little, so it's not so dull and one color back here behind the tree, you can do that. All right, put a few little thingies like this. Maybe there's a bush here. I don't know, something like this maybe. It's up to you. It is up to you. It's up to you. I'm just trying to get you going. All right, let's do this. Still, filbert here. Let's get a few highlights on this tree. So I'm going to take, to start, let's take some brown and some white. All right, brown and white to start. And I just want to just kind of come in here and just start getting some nice color. On the left side is where I'm thinking, you know, that maybe the light will shine on this tree. If you want it on the right side, you can have it right on the right side, no big deal. All right, this branch is going to come right in the front like that. And let's just do the big main areas here first so we can have an idea of where things are. You'll start to see the tree, you know, maybe come into life a little bit. All right, kind of loosen up and remember some roots here I was saying, possibly. Maybe there's a root that goes right, you know, off the canvas like that. All right. Maybe one right here in the front too. Just think about, you know, where light would shine or whatever, you know. You know, and if you're not sure, just kind of mess around a little bit. I'm going to wipe this off. I'm going to stick with the filbert just for right now. All right, I'm going to take some white and some yellow ochre. White and yellow ochre. All right, I'm just going to try to hit some of the main highlight points because I think this is the easiest way to do this. There's plenty of other ways to do this, but you know, I'm just trying to show you what I think or what works for me. See, I'm just holding the filbert nice and carefully, no pressure. And just dropping it down. You could put snow on mountains, holding the brush just like this as well. See? All right, now, all right, so I wasn't going to be too worried about the top here, but because there's going to be some leaves up here, but let me just do this real quick, just in case some of it shows through. I guess it'd be nice to have a little highlight there. See? See how easy that was? All right. All right. I'm going to wipe the filbert brush off. Just wipe it off. Good enough. And I'm just going to start breaking up the back line here a little bit and just so there's no real straight lines, okay? Like right here is a good example. See? All right. Something like this. You can borrow some paint if you want, steal it from here, bring it over to there. See that? And I'm making all kinds of textures now into the tree, you know. Sorry for yelling. All right, now let's take some black. I'm going to take just pure black. Pure black. Pure black. All right, onto the filbert. And I'm not too worried about up here. I'm going to come. I just want to get some of this dark color in here. Get some of this dark color. This is going to help kind of, you know, contrast, you know, kind of bring things around. and I keep loading up, so this way it's not mixing, okay? See? Bring some there. See, I'm painting very loosely here. Nice shadows. All right, see? Choom, choom, choom. I love this. See that? Nice dark color in there. Sweet. Sweet, sweet. Put some right here, right there. See that? This is fun. I like this. Oh man, I just forget about everything. I'm doing this. That's why I do it. That's why I want you to do it. I would not steer you in the wrong direction. This helps life. All right, here we go. Now, all right, let's go ahead and start working on some leaves. Got me some Dr. Pepper right here. I'm going to stay with the filbert. And let's drop some leaves in. I'm going to use some green. All right, green, a little bit of black, a little bit of blue. Green, black, and blue. We can drop in some leaves. This is going to be my tree of hope right here, is what this is going to be. Green, black, and blue. See? Green, black, and blue. Now, look at that. Gotta make some more paint. Green, black, and blue. Now just, look at this. Just get it in there. Get that color down, see? Get it in there. Let a little bit of that trunk show through, maybe. That's what I was saying earlier. Maybe if a little shows through, we'll let it. We will let it show through. All right. Actually, you know what? While we're sitting right here, let me actually, I want, boom, see that? Done. Done, done. A little branch. See how easy that was? Don't waste time worrying. Just grab your filbert, make a branch. Okay? And don't be afraid to go over top of the tree, you know, the trunk, I mean. Nice, 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 nice. Tree of hope is what we have here, guys. Tree of hope. Lord knows I need it. Lord knows I need it. I'm sure he does. That's why he introduced painting to me. He knew I needed something, or I wouldn't be here. That's for sure. But I'm here, and I'm staying. That's also for sure. I'm, you know, pretty sure, obviously. Can't be 100% sure, but I'm here. See, I'm just adding these little leaves. See that? Make little ones drop down like that. And this is so awesomely easy and great. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's make sure we have some going right over the branches. Like this. Some dropping down. Just like that. You know, and make sure that you step back and actually, you know, take a look at your painting. Because here's what happens. If you don't step back, right? If you don't step back and take a look at your painting, then you're, you know, you're not going to really see the full effect, the real effect of it, okay? So take a minute and step back. Now I'm going to tap just a few areas in, okay? Just all this is going to do, because we were kind of swiping, right? So I want to tap because it's just going to give a little bit of a different feel, maybe texture, background, I don't know. All right, some of it might show. Somebody will see it, okay? just got to do these things. Okay. Let me show you something else you could do. I'll wipe the filbert off. Give it a good wipe. Let's go over, let's grab some white, all right, and a little bit of blue. White and blue. Check this out. Here we go. White and blue. Even though we already started putting some leaves in, if you want, you could drop just, you know, a little of this blue color in, right? And this will just, you know, give a different element to your picture. You don't have to do a whole lot of it, but, you know, you could put some in. All right? You don't have to do this, but you can. So why not? Why not try it? All right. Wipe that off and then just kind of stir it up a little bit. See? Give it a little stir. Just so there's no straight lines. All right. And it's there, like, you know, it's there. I don't know what else to tell you. It's there. It's there. Take it or leave it. Let me see something real quick. Let me grab some of this yellow ochre. I don't know how this is going to look, but I just want to see something. Just I want to give this a little different element here and there. Not too much. But you see how loose I'm doing this? You got to paint loose. Loose, loose. All right, loose. Don't be all tightened up and worried and stuff, okay? All right, now, definitely want to mix that up. I don't want to destroy everything, but I want to make sure that nothing looks symmetrical or anything like that. Now keep stepping back because I see something here. Let me grab some black. I feel like for some reason we need a nice little something, okay? Right here. Something right there. And then maybe this tree has a little dark spot right in the middle. Keep working it. You know, you got to do these things and just experiment. Experiment. That's how you learn, by really experimenting. It'll teach you. All right, so that gave it a little bit of, you know, contrast, which is awesome, which I like. Now this dark, where I put this dark in right here, if you wanted to, you could make it look, let's get some yellow ochre and white. A little brown maybe. You could make it look like a little crack in a tree. If you want to, you could just drop some little highlight on it right there. You know, and drop some there. And this, you know, you could spend a lot more time on this, but you could make it look like, you know, there's some ripples into the tree or whatever. All right, and just for the heck of it, I'm going to grab some straight white paint and drop it right there. Because I feel like I want that to show through. Okay. Put a little there. Just so that's not the only spot with some white paint. I'm rolling that filbert. See that? All right. You see, it just kind of gives it a good feel. Because let's face it, that's what we need right now. We need a good feel, you know what I mean? All right, here we go. Filbert brush. yellow, filbert, and some yellow. All right. Now I'm not going to go nuts with this, I don't think. I just want to try to, might as well just keep using the filbert, you know, right? I'm just going to see the best way I want to do this. Tapping maybe. Yellow ochre in there too. Let's see, maybe I'll do it like this. Yeah. Just kind of holding the brush a little sideways, you know. Sideways, there we go. Just to give an indication. And we could actually tap some of it, I suppose. Just be loose about it, see? Just kind of show some color in there. I'm actually going to wipe this off. Back into the yellow. And come right up here, maybe. Start tapping in some of this color here, I suppose. See what this gives us. Actually, I'm just going to swat it around real quick. Because I want to leave a lot of the dark into the tree. I'm going to leave a lot of that dark in there. All right, I just want a few light spots so you guys can see what's going on here. So I'm going to keep reloading because it's important to keep on reloading. A lot of texture on this one. See that? Just tapping my life away. Over the branch. Super important. Over the trunk. Leave a lot of that dark in there. That dark is important, you know what I mean? So I'm stepping back and I'm looking at this, and now I'm going to just lightly tap here and there, into there maybe. There, maybe. You know, put some things wherever. All right, wipe the brush off. Let's wipe it. Get some nice white paint and some yellow. Nice light, bright color. Now, normally, you should probably switch brushes. I'm going to stay with the filbert. All right, nice bright color. I just want to pick out a few places, maybe. Like right here, maybe. See how this looks. Kind of rolling the brush and get some more white. Make it nice and bright. Got a lot of paint on here. Got a lot of paint. I'm just going to roll it on a few spots, you know. Just as a nice little highlight. That's all I was thinking. See? I want some of it to, you know, stand out. Like maybe the light shining here. See that big old clumps of paint on here, boy? Because I just don't care. I don't care. Because this makes me feel good to do it this way. Some more white up in here. Some yellow. And white now. I feel like there should be a little something here too. Like that. Yeah, there we go. Maybe some's hitting here too, you know what I mean? I don't know. Hitting wherever you want it to hit. A few little spots, you know what I mean? Let's just do something there. There. There's got to be some there too, right? All kinds of stuff going on. Drop a few right over the branch there because leaves are going to grow up there too. You know what I mean? And then I think maybe, oh yeah, it's so fun and cool. You know, just a few, I don't know, a few there maybe. Just a little tap here and there. Just so nothing appears to be too straight. Light is blasting in onto this tree, everybody. It is just like really just blasting around, you know what I mean? All right, let's wipe the filbert. Set it down real quick. I'm going to grab just the 2-inch brush, or the 2-inch, the 1-inch brush, the one that we used for the blue, all right? And I'm going to go into some yellow and some green. Yellow, green, just straight up paint. Get it on the 1-inch. And then I'm just going to try to be easy about this. So let's just do this. I'm just going to start, I want to put a little grass in here. All right. A little yellow ochre in there maybe. Just want to get some color going here. Maybe there's a hill here. See, just tapping it in. See that? You can use a fan brush, or you can use, you know, whatever you want, really. Once again, take your socks off. Use them if you'd like, you know, to make the grass. All right, now let me do this. Need a little bit more yellow. Just add a few little highlights in here on this grassy area. And like I said, you can use the fan brush if you want. Touch of green, yellow. Green and yellow on the 1-inch. Here we go. Light shining in. Just going to tap it in. Just a few little highlights. It's important to leave the dark though, because if not, it's just not going to look right. You know what I mean? And then let's do this. Maybe there's a little moss growing here in this part of the tree. It doesn't have to be a lot, just a little indicator, you know? That's all that matters. Indication. Just kind of sitting there in the land. All right, now let me grab some white and yellow. Well, that's like a dirty color. White, yellow. Maybe just one more little thingy, you know, just a little bright spot here and there. Look at this bright yellow. Just tells you the sun's shining, you know. See that? I love doing stuff like this because it's fun. It's just fun. You see there's a couple bright spots there. All kinds of fun. A little alizarin crimson mixed in with that yellow. Just make a little thing back here, you know, I don't know. Add a different element, different color. I think it'll brighten it up a little bit. Add a little bit of that color. That red or whatever. Crimson. A little crimson. Crimson. All right, now, let's do this. I'm going to thin some paint down that I just put my liner brush in and went directly over top of my Dr. Pepper. Excuse me, 100% confirmed in my Dr. Pepper for sure. But I'm thirsty, so not really worried about that. It's the least of my worries, actually. Eating paint thinner, least of my worries right now. All right, let's put a few branches in here. See, just little things, little details like this, you know. Something like this will just really kind of, you know, really spice it up, you know. How many times have I said you know? Put a little wiggler here. Happy to be making a video, honestly. You know, you guys always say how much you need me, right? I get a lot of people that say that. Well, I just want to make sure that I say this. I need you just as much as you say you need me. So remember that. Put some stuff back in here. See, little branches there and there. I mean, you know, just whatever. Just put them wherever you want. See? But this here, I'm going to call this the Tree of Hope. Okay? A little wiggler right off the edge there. All right. And let me do one thing here. Just thinning down some yellow and green. I just wanted to drop in like a piece of grass or whatever. You know? There I go, you know? You know, you know? Just, you know, something to whatever. You see? Loose and careless. Careless. I'm telling you, careless. All right, I don't know why. I'm going to take some of this crimson. All right, and put my big signature on here that people sometimes wonder why I do it so large, like this. And the answer to that is because I don't plan on selling the paintings. I have a bond with them. I like them. When I paint a picture, I can look back and say, oh, I remember that picture that I painted. That's the day I felt like jumping off a bridge. And it made me feel better. It's worth more to me than any amount of money. All right? Take a look at that. All right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this particular video. I hope this is something that maybe you tried or maybe that you will try because it's definitely easy and I promise you, you can do this. Go down in the description, all the colors are down there. They're very basic colors, they're made by Gamblin'. And I just want you guys to do this. I want you to feel better because I realize something. Everybody that you pass walking down the road struggles with depression or sadness or something. Everybody that you walk by today, tomorrow, for the rest of your life, just look at them and know that they have something going on, okay? They're dealing with something. and they're struggling with something. So I try to use that and I'm nice to everybody, because you never know. Or maybe hold a door for somebody, or just do something nice for somebody, because you just don't know what it could do for them that particular day. And I'm speaking from experience. So I hope you guys just kind of take what I'm saying with a grain of salt sometimes, but I'm just here to try to do the right thing, because I love you guys and I want good for everybody. So with that said, I'm going to end this video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, do all the stuff, which will help the video get out there and it'll keep me on YouTube. And I will see you in the very next video. God bless. I love you guys.